We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. One and 2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Belt, base runner at first with 1 out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. Fouled off. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 4.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
Buster Posey would be next. The 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Standing in, Buster Posey. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. Comes set, the 0-1.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here's the 0-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants leave a couple. It's the Giants nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching NL West baseball, and it's on The Show. Jeff Samardzija will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also, a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94 to 96, good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early he'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Yastrzemski, still ranging back, and it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Justin Turner.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's 1 for 3. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Bullet back up the middle. Duggar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Duggar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Still 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. This pitch is popped up. Smith has a play. 2 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the former Notre Dame wide receiver, Jeff Samardzija. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Corey Seager.
Leading off.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
Into the box, Will Smith. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Next up for Los Angeles, number 9. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Bends down and he barehands it. Touché, sir. Dodgers down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A high fastball is in there.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Longoria is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Just hung in there on that one.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is Bellinger. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher.
Now the pitch.
Clayton Kershaw.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. and it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that's
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0.
ball. That's outside.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Count
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar. First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-2 fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count offering on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jeff Samardzija. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Settling in now, Justin Turner. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
The third baseman, Justin.
First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air to left. Pence has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready for another shot now, Mike Yastrzemski. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Full count now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
Now batting, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
Up next to the Giants.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Another 1-2 delivery.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Popped up. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down 2-0. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Softly hit to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
So striding forward now, Will Smith. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
At the plate, number 9, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runner goes for second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. No balls and a strike to count. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Samardzija sets. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Pence on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for L.A. They're up 2-0. So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And this is cut on and missed by Pence as he set down on strikes for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Striding in, Brandon Crawford. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
So 1-1. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman
Max Muncy will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pitch on the way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Ready once again, Mauricio Dubon. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A ball and a strike.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Into the box now, Steven Duggar. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And this is popped up near second base. Seager is under it, 1 away. Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
This is line to left. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch on its way.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
0-1, here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So striding in, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Billy Hamilton will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 0, Billy Hamilton.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 3-0 pitch down the first baseline. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen, as 3 runners are his responsibility. Ross Stripling was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern your...
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Trevor Gott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollard. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit down the line at first. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw down to first, one away. One gone now in the LA 7th. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Look out, 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Duggar's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the catcher.
So digging in now, Will Smith. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Gott, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Hit out toward second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hole in the order here on that double switch.
Number 15.
Digging in now, Buster Posey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count 1-2. That's ball 2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in, Mauricio Dubon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. He's set. The 0-1.
1-1.
And he misses 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants down in order. Score remains 2-2. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Dubon onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hot shot down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
To the plate now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes a called strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Chopped on the ground to first. Right to him. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front 3-2. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Steven Duggar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. One and 2, here it comes. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Rob Brantley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 76, Rob Brantley.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike here for the Giants. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A sold-out crowd. 56,000 strong at the start. All up in L.A. Hit sharply on the ground. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
In now, Brandon Belt, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Blake Trinan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.